everyone, welcome to Weekly Current Affairs Quiz. Let's begin today's quiz. First question is, consider the following pairs. 1. Winter solstice 29 November. 2. Summer solstice 21 June. 3. Equinox 21st March. Which of the pairs given above is or are correctly matched? 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option B, 2 and 3 only. The winter solstice marks the exact moment when half of Earth is tilted the farthest away from the sun. It usually happens on December 21st or 22 in the northern hemisphere. Every year, June 21 is marked as the day of the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere of the world. The equinoxes happen in March, about March 21, and September, about September 23. These are the days when sun is exactly above the equator, which makes day and night of equal length. Next question is, match the following days with their dates. 1. International Day of Yoga, June 21. 2. World Rainforest Day, June 20. 3. World Refugee Day, June 22. Options are 1A, 2B, 3C, 1A, 2C, 3B, 1B, 2A, 3C, or 1C, 2B, 3A. The correct answer is option B, 1A, 2C, 3B. International Yoga Day is celebrated on June 21st, World Rainforest Day is observed on June 22, and World Refugee Day is observed on June 20. Next question is, with reference to the exercise Khan Quest 2023, consider the following statements. 1. The Indian Army is represented by a contingent team from the Ladakh Scouts. 2. It is being held in Mongolia. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Multinational Peacekeeping Joint Exercise Khan Quest 2023, featuring participation from military contingents and observers from over 20 countries, commenced in Mongolia recently. The exercise is co-sponsored by Mongolian Armed Forces and United States Army Pacific Command. The Indian Army is represented by a contingent from the Garhwal Rifles. Next question is, name the vaccine that is developed for the Omicron variant and was approved under emergency use guidelines by the Drug Controller General of India. BNT162, Picovac, Gemcovac OM, or Omavax. The correct answer is option C, Gemcovac OM. Recently, India's first indigenous mRNA vaccine for the Omicron variant was approved under emergency use guidelines by the Drug Controller General of India. The mRNA vaccine Gemcovac OM is developed by Pune-based Genova Biopharmaceuticals Limited. Next question is, consider the following statements with reference to INS Kirpan. 1. It is a Kukri class missile corvette. 2. It was commissioned into the Navy on January 12, 1991. 3. India is gifting INS Kirpan to Japan. How many of the above given statements are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none of them? The correct answer is option B, only 2. India has gifted indigenously built in service missile corvette INS Kirpan to Vietnam. INS Kirpan is a Kukri class missile corvette displacing 1,350 tons. It was commissioned into the Navy on January 12, 1991. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding newly discovered dinosaur species. 1. Its fossils have been found in Brazil. 2. It was a carnivorous species. 3. It has been named Gonkoken nanui. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option A, only 1. Remains of a species of herbivorous dinosaur previously unknown in the southern hemisphere have been discovered in Chile. Gonkoken nanui, the fifth species of dinosaur discovered in Chile, was actually found in 2013, kicking off a decade-long investigation. Next question is, name the first Indian woman to earn a PhD in a scientific discipline. Google Doodle celebrated her birthday on June 18. Sucheta Kriplani, Kamla Sohani, Rajkumari Amrit Kaur, or Anandi Gopal Joshi? The correct answer is option B, Kamla Sohani. Recently, Google Doodle paid tribute to Dr. Kamla Sohani on her 112th birthday. Dr. Sohani was born on June 18, 1911 in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. She was a remarkable Indian biochemist who paved the way for women in science. She was the first Indian woman to earn a PhD in a scientific discipline. Next question is, Soul of Steel Challenge currently in news was conducted in which of the following regions? Lesser Himalayas, Garhwal Himalayas, Kumaon Himalayas, or India-Nepal border? The correct answer is option B, Garhwal Himalayas. Recently, the closing ceremony of Soul of Steel, a beacon for human unity through the spirit of adventure, was organized in Ghamsali, Uttarakhand, in the forward areas of Garhwal Himalayan region. The aim of the event was to achieve the initiative of a vibrant village launched by the central government, which focuses on arresting migration from border areas by unlocking the tourism potential and creating income sources for the locals. Next question is, recently MQ-9 is in the news. It is a dash. Cyclone, Predator drone, fighter jet or submarine? The correct answer is option B, Predator drone. The Defense Acquisition Council approved the procurement of armed Predator unmanned aerial vehicles from General Atomics Aeronautical Systems at a cost of over $3 billion. As per GAASI, the MQ-9 UAV has an endurance of over 27 hours, speeds of 240 ktas, can operate up to 50,000 feet, and has a 3,850 pound payload capacity that includes 3,000 pounds of external stores. Next question is, ESA's Euclid mission will be launched from which launch vehicle? Atlas V, Ariane 5, Falcon 9 or Electron? The correct answer is option C, Falcon 9. ESA's Euclid mission is designed to explore the composition and evolution of the dark universe. It will be launched in July 2023 from SpaceX Falcon 9 launch vehicle from Cape Canaveral, Florida, USA. Next question is, the United Nations Development Programme entered a partnership towards empowering women entrepreneurs with which of the following? DAY NRLM, DAY NULM, Ministry of Home Affairs or Niti Aayog? The correct answer is option B, DAY NULM. Recently, United Nations Development Programme and the Deen Dayal Antyodaya National Urban Livelihoods Mission entered into a collaborative partnership. This partnership is aimed at empowering women to make well-informed career choices in the field of entrepreneurship. Next question is, who will be appointed as the RAW's new chief on 30th June? Samant Kumar Goyal, Ravi Sinha, VK Singh or Rameshwar Nath Kao? The correct answer is option B, Ravi Sinha. Recently, senior IPS officer Ravi Sinha has been appointed as the chief of India's External Intelligence Agency Research and Analysis Wing, that is RAW. He will take charge from Samant Kumar Goyal, who completes his 4-year stint at the helm on June 30. Next question is, Highwise report is released by which of the following? International Center for Integrated Mountain Development, Association for Nature and Sustainable Development, Respect the Mountains or Mountain Partnerships? The correct answer is option A, International Center for Integrated Mountain Development. Recently, the Water Ice Society and Ecosystems in the Hindu Kush Himalayas, that is Highwise report, was released by the ICI MOD, that is International Center for Integrated Mountain Development, Nepal. According to the report, as Himalayan glaciers melt due to climate change, water availability in the Ganges, Indus and other river basins in the Hindu Kush region is set to increase in the short term and decrease in the long term. Next question is, which Indian Prime Minister last visited Egypt for bilateral meeting? PV Narasimha Rao, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, HD Deve Gowda or IK Gujral? The correct answer is option D, IK Gujral. Indian Prime Minister visited Egypt for 2 days recently. After a visit by ex-PM Shri IK Gujral in 1997, this was the first bilateral visit to Egypt by an Indian PM. Next question is, National Internet Exchange of India comes under aegis of which of the following? Ministry of Communications, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology or Ministry of Science and Technology? The correct answer is option C, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Recently, National Internet Exchange of India celebrated its 20th Foundation Day. It was set up on 19th June 2003. It is a not-for-profit company under the aegis of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Next question is, who is considered as the father of library movement in Kerala? P.N. Panikkar, John Mathai, M.G.K. Menon or K.R. Narayanan? The correct answer is option A, P.N. Panikkar. Recently, the National Reading Day was observed on 19 June this year. The day marks the death anniversary of P.M. Panikkar, who is famously known as the father of the library movement in Kerala. Next question is, the Rath Yatra of Lord Jagannath heads to visit which of the following temple? Gundicha Temple, Lingaraj Temple, Rajrani Temple or Brahmeshwara Temple? The correct answer is option A, Gundicha Temple. The Jagannath Rath Yatra is also known as the Gundicha Yatra or Chariot Festival, as this is the time of the year when Lord Jagannath along with his siblings Lord Balbhadra and Goddess Subhadra briefly emerges from the temple and marches towards the Gundicha temple in chariots called Raths. The yatra witnesses a large number of devotees pulling the chariots of the three deities. Next question is, the right to change one's name is recognized as a fundamental right under which article of the Constitution? Article 21, Article 19, Article 14 or Article 13? The correct answer is option A, Article 21. The right to change one's name is recognized as a fundamental right under Article 21 of the Constitution, which guarantees the right to life and personal liberty. It is often exercised for various reasons, including personal preferences, religious conversions, marriage or divorce, or to overcome social or cultural barriers. Next question is, which of the following is not the composition of Kedarnath Agarwal? आग का आईना, लोक और आलोक, पुष्पदीप और अतीत के चलचित्र? The correct answer is option D, अतीत के चलचित्र. अतीत के चलचित्र is a composition of Mahadevi Verma. Last question is, who has been awarded the 45th European Essay Prize for Lifetime Achievement? Edgar Morin, Peter von Matt, Arundhati Roy or Isaac Martin? The correct answer is option C, Arundhati Roy. Writer Arundhati Roy has been awarded the 45th European Essay Prize for Lifetime Achievement. She has been awarded the prize for the French translation of a compilation of essays titled Azadi 2021. So that's all for today. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.